Every day, there are people who come to Charlotte Rescue Mission who find themselves at the intersection of homelessness and addiction. But for many, it's an even bigger crossroads. For potential residents who are contemplating beginning this journey, two paths lay before them. One of continued brokenness, pain, and despair, and the other filled with hope, healing, and transformation. And while they know the second path won't be easy, many of them have made the commitment to do whatever it takes to break the cycle of destruction that addiction has caused in their life. And that's why we at Charlotte Rescue Mission exist. We want to facilitate that opportunity and offer them the support they need to ultimately break free and experience real life transformation so that they can truly achieve their greatest God-given potential. Our core men's program is where it all started back in 1938. Charlotte Rescue Mission's history was rooted in serving men who desperately needed support, men who needed compassion, and men who needed care. Rebound is what we call our 120-day, no-cost residential recovery program for men. It's more than just about getting sober. It's about healing, real healing, from the inside out. Through trauma-informed counseling, spiritual formation, and community support, Rebound helps men rebuild their lives on a solid foundation.
I look at it as a college to where I can get myself better. And that's what I did.
Parallel to this program, just 4 miles away, is Dove's Nest, where we offer the same powerful transformation specifically designed for women, even those with children. Women receive 120 days of residential care, emotional support, recovery classes, and even job readiness training, all in a safe, structured environment that's rooted in faith and focused on holistic healing.
When I first arrived at Dove's Nest, it was the landscape, it was the energy, and walking into those doors, I knew my life was about to change for the better.
After completing the core program, residents have the option to enter into what's called our Recovery Living Program, which is our 2-year aftercare model. One track they can choose is one of our life skills programs, whether it be learning restaurant skills at our social enterprise, Community Matters Cafe, or getting food service training in one of our kitchens, or learning the ins and outs of general maintenance and facility care, or even janitorial training. Our life skills programs focus not only on vocational training, but also the transferable skills that are necessary for any industry. Things like problem solving, communication skills, self-awareness, and conflict management. These life skill programs help residents gain real-world experience, but in controlled environments which set them up for long-term employment and vocational stability.
They say to stick and stay, and I knew this time I needed to stick and stay and work more of the program than I did previously.
Because I can walk with confidence now, and I can walk with a being, and I can help people, I can pray for people.
Another track of recovery living is KEY, which stands for Keep Educating Yourself. This program supports residents pursuing specialized education or certifications in fields like automotive repair, HVAC, IT, and more. Our team helps with applications, tuition assistance, accountability, and encouragement every step of the way.
6 months in, every day I'm amazed at the fact that they just want us to succeed. There's a whole community built just for us to get our lives back together and to go back out and help other people.
We also facilitate 2 additional tracks in the program, one called Transition and the other known as Community Living. Transition offers additional housing and sober living for a resident that has graduated the core program but simply needs a bit more time to transition back out into society. While Community Living is a long-term track, which offers affordable, sober living housing that gives residents a safe place to call home while still receiving case management and support from Charlotte Rescue Mission. It's where healing becomes a lifestyle and not just a program.
Because of the mission, I can now face my fears and I can look at my goals and not be scared of them. I know I will be successful if I just keep in the right direction, I stay sober.
At the end of the day, Charlotte Rescue Mission exists to help transform the lives of those at the intersection of homelessness and addiction. Through faith, support, and opportunity, we believe that every person we serve has the ability to not only discover, but achieve their God-given potential. And we're here to help give them all the tools that they need in order to do just that.